Hi, I'm Katrina, and I need not to tell you about the coronavirus or the COVID-19 as I like to call it because everyone already knows about it. But I'm gonna tell you about a virus that's even more deadly than the coronavirus itself. So, flashback to the new year 2020. Everyone was so happy about the new year. They said 2020 was the beginning and end of a decade. Everyone looked to what the new year has in store for us, and well, it had a big surprise for us: the deadly coronavirus. No one knew how true it was. All we knew was it originated from China and it killed fast, like faster than the flash. It wasn't even here yet at the time, but it was everywhere on the news and even on social media. It was the trend. Over here, no one took it serious. I guess they thought this was one of those fictional movies where they claim the world is in trouble, but in reality it was just one country. Not me though. I was an hypochondriac and, well, if you don't know what that is, I'll tell you. An hypochondriac is a person who worries all the time about their health and believes that they are ill or sick when there's nothing wrong with them. Well, that was me. I took it serious. In fact, I lived in fear of it. I quickly went out to the grocery store and got a month's supply of groceries. I spent over $1,500 making sure I wouldn't need any newly infected food. I started wearing masks on my way out. I wore not one but 5 masks because I didn't want any penetration. People looked at me like I was weird, but I didn't mind. I couldn't breathe well. I was so dizzy, I even fainted. But that didn't stop me. In no time, I got used to it. In fact, I only put it off when I bathe or eat. I ate only once a day, so I wouldn't be without the mask for long. So I took my bath for 10 minutes and ate for 20 minutes. That was 30 minutes without the mask daily. Sooner or later, everyone joined me. They all wore the masks. Who's the weird one now? The first case had arrived in my city and it began to increase. Schools closed, people stopped going to churches, and even the grocery stores were open for just a few hours a day. I went again to stock up on more groceries. Everyone was complaining on the media, even about the masks. I was like, duh, I saw this coming and now I am even used to it. In no time, the most bought items were sanitizers and face masks. Who would have thought everyone would suddenly need those? Our lives were like a movie, just no one knew the end because there wasn't even a cure yet. I was indoors and I still didn't stop wearing the mask because I was scared of even the air I breathed in. Oh, come on. Don't look at me like that. I'm not dumb. I'm only taking extra preventive measures. A few days later, I was about to take my bath. I noticed some reddish patches on my skin in the areas where I wore the mask. I ignored it. At least my face was always covered, although that day it was itchy all day, but I didn't take off the mask. The next day, I noticed some bumps and it was as if my skin was falling off. I knew this wasn't normal. I decided to go to the doctor. The hospital was the one place I made up my mind I wasn't gonna go till the virus was over, but now I had no choice. The doctors examined my face and told me I had created a zone for bacteria growing. It was ill to think that some bacteria could call my face home. I swear I could feel some movements on my face. I only thought my mind was just playing tricks on me. They asked me to stay without the mask till it gets better, and they gave me an antibacterial cream to apply on it. The doctor recommended a therapist for my hypochondriac. After a few sessions online, I felt better and eased towards the virus. I know the virus might sound really deadly. It is indeed deadly, but practicing some few habits like social distancing, washing your hand every time with soap and water for at least 20 seconds, and wearing the mask when you are out, you'll be safe. Tell me one weird thing you did since the pandemic in the comments below. Also, please like this video, subscribe and hit the notification bell.